McAllister, the therapist on the mic, bringing mental health wisdom, shining bright like a light. Guiding souls to peace, leading minds to the right. With her codes by her side, they soar to new heights. Marcy Trueheart in the mix, mental health advocate, speaking truth, sparking change, grinding like a maverick. Empowering minds, lifting spirits, it's never too late. Together with the crew, just trying to do great. Jamie Tyler in the house, a TV star, champion mental health, taking it far, sharing stories, inspiring minds, raising the bar, with codes by the side, reaching for the stars. Thursday therapy, breaking stigmas all around. With this crew, they here for the town. Mental health help, spreading love profound. Their voices echo loud with a resounding sound. Thursday therapy, here to make a change, spreading love, sharing knowledge in a world so strange. Tyreese, Marcy, Jamie on this mental health range, standing united this far from a game.
Hey.
All right. Hey, y'all.
What's up,
And
ladies?
guess what?
Hey.
We're actually live right now.
I see.
Okay. Look, okay, then.
We're going to be, okay, so we just going to be live twice.
This is Thursday Therapy early, the early edition.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, recording thing. Yeah, well, I tried it. I got to figure that part out.
It did say scheduled at first, but
it did say scheduled. But
you
guess what?
tuned in, then you're going to get this twice.
You're going to get this twice.
You're going to
be nice enough to be seen twice, because sometimes you just got to get the message.
There you go.
And you know what? And I feel, especially with our two guests today, DeJuan and Tracie, what they have to say, you know what? I believe, especially when everybody wants to be, oh, I want to get fit. I think it's done strategically. You know what? Thank you, universe, because there's somebody who needs to get it today, and there's somebody who needs to get it on Thursday, because they're going to bring us some really good stuff, and not just New Year's resolution stuff, but lifestyle change things, mindset, lifestyle, and then that with your soul. So you know what? Hey, it's not a mistake. It's done exactly the way the universe wants it to be. So
this is a perfect example, like when things don't go your way, and we know that with technology, it's very easy for people our age, especially, for technology not to go your way, but just to roll with it, right? Like, don't get bent out of shape, just make it work. So this is an example, a real live example of we ain't stressing over nothing. Y'all see it today, y'all can see it again Thursday, or you see it early. You don't have to watch it on Thursday.
Right. Because this is how we keep mentally fit. We let stuff roll off.
Exactly.
I like y'all shirts. Y'all looking good over there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Jamie, why don't you tell us about the shirts?
Well, you know, Mentally Fit, brand that DeJuan and I came up with not too long ago. And it's doing well. It's been highly received in the community. We just got to get these people in that mindset. You know what I compare it to is every time I see somebody with a Cowboys jersey on, you immediately say something to them, right? Man, take that off, man. Y'all sorry. It's a conversation starter. So this is our conversation starter. When people see this, oh, I like that. What's that about? And then they want to hear more.
You're absolutely right, because when I've worn mine, people ask about it, and it is a good opportunity to talk about mental fitness, because, you know, as a therapist, I can tell you there are lots of people who are not well, they're not fit, and really I want to encourage people, and this is what our podcast is about, is really to encourage people to seek mental health and wellness.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was kind of the mindset behind it, and you'll meet DeJuan shortly, my partner.
Yeah, okay. And I love the way that segue just went into this mentally fit. But we're gonna go back a little bit. So what did we do over the weekend? We're gonna start with Tyreese. What about you?
Well, we were actually together supporting our boy Jamie, supporting Jamie in his debut
what about early that morning? What about early Saturday morning?
You're right. We volunteered. We gave out diapers, and it was a labor of love, because I literally couldn't stay the whole time because my fingers were frozen. But it was good to be able to give to others, and Shout out to the organizations, the Jamie Tyler Foundation, Jacob's Ladder, and what's the last one, Jamie?
Lean on Us Unity.
Lean on Us. They for doing this, giving out diapers. And Marcy had been doing it. This was my first time getting out there. And of course, I picked the coldest day of the year to do it, but it was still good to be able to do it. So yeah, we've been together all weekend, really. I guess or at least all day Saturday, day into the night.
And a little bit of Sunday. And like you said, like we did the diaper drive Saturday. Went to go see the premiere of Conspirators, right? Conspirators. I'm sorry. And not because you hear Jamie, but I love the acting of those young people, and I love. I got my all black. I ordered it today. Well, once my come back on, but I gotta see this series because I gotta see who did it. Like now, I'm invested. I'm invested in this, so I can't wait. So Saturday we supposed to get snow again. So what I'm gonna do? What day it come on?
Thursday.
So technically Thursday, which would have been today, but Thursday the 9th is when the second episode will come out.
Okay. So I'm invested. So Saturday after I get snowed in and come back in and not go back out the house to probably Wednesday, I'm definitely going to sit and I got to watch it back to back. But and then we did that Saturday and like I said, supporting you and Sunday church, and I enjoyed being snowed in, except like when I had to go and clean off my car. Other than that, I don't want to go out the house for another week because I can't stay in the snow.
Facts.
So, but Jamie, this has been a huge weekend for you. Last weekend was a huge weekend for you. Tell us all about your victories.
Yeah, it's just like won't stop, right? It's like every week is something. Like you guys touched on, the diaper giveaway was great. I missed out, unfortunately. And when we got there, it was definitely 20-something degrees out there. But hey, it's for a great cause, so we did what we had to do. And then that night, we went to the Air DC Lounge uptown, and we watched the Conspirators debut. A lot of the cast was there, the writers, the directors, the producers. It was a great time, great turnout. We did see summer episode 2, which will be on this week. And you saw my debut. It was quiet this week, but the following week is when I start showing off.
You pop out.
I pop off, popping off.
You pop out just like the Redskins popping out. Are they popping?
So Sunday, my mom, you see it. Oh, where is that? Where's the camera? There you go. We got rid of them Cowboys in dramatic fashion as we do every week. So we're going to Tampa this week to go ahead and get this first win of the playoffs. And I'm excited. Man, it's just it's been a crazy week. So my anniversary is this weekend as well. 29th.
Happy anniversary.
Yes, happy anniversary.
So it's
we love love.
Actually, and this was crazy. January 11th, 1996. It was a blizzard, if you guys remember. And we went to the courthouse. And here we are, 29 years later, and we got a little mild blizzard this week. More snow coming Saturday, so it's only fitting.
Yeah, you know what, Jamie? I'm in February 14th to be exact. I'll be celebrating 33 years. And guess what? The weekend of the night before my wedding was a huge snowstorm. I mean, it was huge. And me or my husband are not from the area, so we had all out of town guests in this snowstorm.
Wow.
But every single person still made it.
So that was 93.
92.
I mean 92. Oh wow. I can't remember back that far. I was a young guy back there.
Me too. I was 2 when I got married.
Wait a minute, I was 19, so you had to be.
I'm older than you. We don't got to talk about that though.
You heard she said she
was. You got married at 19?
No, 23.
Okay, so was I. Yeah, I was 23 as well.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, but the snow, I mean, it don't stop nothing.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Awesome.
Actually, we were sitting at. We had an apartment back then. We were just sitting there, snowed in, furloughed by the government, and we was like, let's just go to the court building. Called my mother, her mother. We shot up our VA, got married.
Okay.
And I'm normally not even in the country this weekend, but there's too much going on. I can't. I just need to sitting still in the snow was perfect for me. Like you have no idea.
And I know Raina enjoyed it.
Yes, we both been just in sleep and rest.
Good.
That's good. You gotta,
because rest is important.
Yes.
All right, cool. Marcy, did you want to say anything else about what you did?
No.
Okay.
I'm stuck in the house.
Okay. Well, let's bring up our first guest, who's special to me too, and Jamie.
Hey.
He is none other than DeJuan Summers. Hey, DeJuan.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
What's up with you?
All is well. It's definitely a pleasure to be invited to this platform.
Hold on, let's everybody show
and
our mentally fit shirt.
Hold on, this wasn't even playing. How did this happen?
Because we mentally fit,
huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All y'all looking fly today. I like that. I should have wore the white one today.
The water white one, huh?
It all off. Everybody had one on.
But clearly, great minds think alike, right? We all got the mentally fit on.
There you go.
So let's DeJuan, give us a little snapshot of who you are and what you're about, and then we'll go into our questions and have a little. And thank you for coming to the virtual couch for Thursday therapy and talk about how you got into physical fitness and what else you do.
Got you. So I'll just give you a quick intro, keep it short, then I'll let y'all ask me things that I don't want to just be running on and on, right? So again, I'm DeJuan, trainer for the mind, body, and soul, right? Mind, right? I've been I've been certified for going on 16 years, going on 20 years, really, so approximately 20 years. This is a great passion of mine. Not only is it my gift, but it's just so rewarding just seeing how many people I've helped, in almost 20 years. So I work with people from various ages as well as experiences. You can be somebody that's an amateur as well as I work with people who are professional athletes as well. So again, it's a gift I have. I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful for it. Again, I can work with anybody. I don't care what their limitations may be. People who have, issues with the lower extremities, upper extremities, different physical conditions. I can tell a routine according to that person. So my workouts are client eccentric, where we just tailor those things to that particular individual. I'm here just to be a part of this a great platform and just share with you guys, just some knowledge I have in this field, as well as learning some things from you guys as we had this dialogue.
So I want to share. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I've been trying to get into your clientele, but the line is long. Okay, I just want to throw that out. Go ahead.
I want to say how I started using DeJuan. First, I saw him working out with Jamie, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute. That's nice." I ain't think nothing about even because I was like, "Well, Jamie been law enforcement, so I know he's strong and he could work out."
Mm-hmm.
But DeJuan and I had started following him on social media, and I saw him working out with this lady who was at the time in a wheelchair, and I watched her a couple of a couple of scenes with her on social media and how she was progressing, and I saw a gentleness but strength in DeJuan. And then also in just following him on social media, I saw that he was a very spiritual person. So I said, well, let me call, and made my appointment. And then he asked me something about, did I ask Jamie something? I said, Jamie don't even know I called you. I saw you on social media and decided, you know what, you look like the trainer for me. And I must say, the workouts that I have been fantastic. And what you say about being client-centric is absolutely true. Down to the music, right? Like he let me pick my own music. And it was just a really good workout. And we recorded some of it, and I made a little video and got a lot of hits on my video, and people were really excited, and I was way weaker than I thought I would be, but I really liked that he was showing me where I needed to work and what I could do. So that I appreciated.
Yep. And I appreciate you even give me the opportunity, to work with you. I don't take it for granted. So
Yeah,
it's all good. You got next, Marcy. It's on you. You got next.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I want to be in my mind. I want to be a boxer.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
what happened? In my mind, I want to be a boxer for a little bit. But what I'm not going to do, no, I'm gonna rephrase. I'm not going to tell you what I'm not going to do. But when I saw Jamie on the like the balancing thing, all I saw was all my teeth going away. And
I got you.
I need these teeth. I paid a lot of money for these teeth.
Baby steps.
See, what a lot of people don't realize is, we start. I meet people where they are, right? So when you see Jamie on that ball, y'all didn't see Jamie when he was, struggling, just putting his knees and hands on the ball, right? So it's stages. I tell people every time we meet, it's like a piece of a puzzle. We start to put it together, then you start to see how it comes to fruition. So I sometimes it's good for people to see Jamie and others doing those type of things. But then sometimes people might be discouraged and think that that's what they're going to do. But when they meet me, I let them know, look, everything isn't for everybody. I don't do those cookie cutter routines where everybody's going to do the same thing, right? And everybody have different goals, different physical capabilities. So therefore, it's going to be about you and nobody else. And I always tell people, only person I'm going to compare you to is your former self, because you should not be the same after I finish with you.
All right. Dang, I'm ready. Put me in the game, coach.
Let's get it. I'm going to meet you where you are. You're not going to stay there, though.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it, and I love because I actually like to exercise. So Tracie Robinson is coming up, and she's one of my belly dance sisters. So I've been belly dancing for quite some time, and when I started, how can I say? Yeah, my white ancestors truly had my rhythm. But as I started, that white side had me down pat. But as I, got comfortable and been comfortable within the way I was able to exercise and belly dancing, I'm more secure. So I could tell, because when Tyreese talked about, because she told me about it, and I know I exercise, but Tyreese was like, look, I'm gonna walk on the treadmill, leave me alone. That's about it. But she was excited when she saw that that young lady in the wheelchair, because she showed me that, and that kind of excitement is what makes people come back. That kind of excitement change the mindset of, oh, I can't do it until and it changes to, you know what, with this type of coaching, I'm capable. This woman right here was in a wheelchair, and it was amazing to me how y'all transformed her life. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's get you and her on the show. I think that'll be a good thing. Okay, you know how my ADHD just works, but I love the fact how you say it's not a cookie cutter routine. So yeah. But so where are you located?
Got it. So I have two main facilities. One is in Upper Marlboro in the Beach Street community. And another, I do go to Planet Fitness over there near the FedEx Stadium. So those are two main places I go. However, depending on the situation, I do go to some places, but I'm no longer that trainer that's traveling all over, the DMV. But, depending on the situation, it's not like traveling is something I wouldn't do. And also for those that's not in the area, I also do virtual as well. So that's an also, great option. I actually did some virtual training for those who live in the area today because of the inclement weather. We did virtual training. And they was like, DeJuan, I feel like you right here with me. Yeah, absolutely. I'm right here with you.
Okay.
You know what else too, that one of the things that you did for me that I really appreciated because of my travel schedule, you had given me some things that I can do on my own. Not that I did them, but I appreciate having it.
Yeah,
I did do some of them. I did try.
At least you had the option, right?
I did have the option, but you know what? And you got to know yourself. Like, I really am a person that really has to have somebody to like help me
Hold you accountable.
One of the things that DeJuan had me do when we first hooked up was to take a picture of all the exercise equipment I had in my home and send it to him. And I was totally embarrassed because I got everything in this house that I need. I should never need a gym, nor should I need anybody to help me. But because I had a lot of stuff, didn't I, DeJuan?
Yes, you did.
It's embarrassing. But it made me see, like, in my mind, I want to do this because I keep buying the stuff to do it. But I am the kind of person, I need external motivation for exercise, because for me, exercise has never been fun. When people like, oh, I feel good, I'm like, yeah, that don't happen to me.
You know what? So Saturday, when I went to belly dance, it was the first time in 3 weeks. My whole everything hurt. And then Monday, I did some yoga with Soleil. I couldn't move. I was like, oh, for some odd reason, my left knee is not trying to make me be great. But the thing about it was, I wanted to work out today, but doing the fast, like we were talking, I'm exhausted. I've been lightheaded and dizzy most of the day. But I was like, dang, I really need to get a workout in, even though my body hurts, but I know I need to get a workout in. So
that's a good sign that you wanted to do it in spite of how you felt. That's a good sign.
Yeah. So instead, I just cleaned off my car.
Oh, that was a workout.
That was exercise, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband came in here sweating. I was like, oh.
You're the only one. So I got 2 questions for you, DeJuan. And I don't know if you guys know, but DeJuan and I go back to
over 35 years.
What was I, like 13, 14?
Yeah, we go back over 35 years.
I think I was probably 13. He was probably like, what, 10?
10, 11, 10 years,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's family. My first question is, where did mind, body, and soul come from? And then second one is, do you find yourself, and I know the answer because we talk during our sessions, we talk about what's going on with me, what's going on with you, life, stress, problems, this, that. So do you find yourself being like a therapist to your clients during your sessions as well?
Yep. Okay. So the first part, just keep it short. I really feel like mind, body, and soul are interrelated, right? I think that they kind of go hand in hand. I don't think you can be successful physically if you're not there emotionally and spiritually. So just to keep it short, I believe all 3 are essential. So that's why I'm mind, body, soul fitness trainer, because I spend time not only on the physical, emotionally, motivating people. As Tyreese mentioned, people see the spiritual side of me. It just comes out because it's in me. So to put them all 3 together, that really entails who I am: mind, body, soul fitness trainer. Your second question, can you go back on that real quick? I'll make sure I don't.
I just said, how we get into our sessions.
I got it. Yep. It's funny you said that because I do feel that way. And I've had clients who tell me, you're like a therapist. Like it's not just to work out with you, but it's an outlet. I feel comfortable. It's a safe place. And I can share things with you without any judgment, and also get some great feedback and perspective, that I know is coming from a good place. It's coming, from you have my best interests at heart. So I have a lot of one-on-ones, when I have people, I hold them accountable because they've shared things with me that they might be struggling with. And we have those conversations. I have those accountability calls and text messages to those particular people who have these things that they're asking me to help them with or be there for. So I think in essence, I feel like a therapist too, Well,
I love that. And I think it's because, and you said it, I had thought of it when Jamie asked the question, because your approach is very non-judgmental. And if you can be non-judgmental in the gym or in a workout where, it's a very intimate setting. If you're working out with a trainer, because you up close and personal, they have to see you struggle and, and they also see you you know, when you have good moments, like when you've overcome or accomplished something,
Yes,
that kind of sounding board is very good.
absolutely.
And you do have that spiritual aura about you where you would feel safe. And I would even feel like, even though I'm a therapist, that I would be able to talk to you about some of my struggles. So that's very good.
Yes, it's definitely outlet. I have people come all the time say, you know what, DeJuan, you just have no idea what my day was like, but I feel so much better that I came. I had to get here. You know, I never forget somebody said something, it wasn't too long ago, right? She came there, we was working out, but I can just sense, you know, my spirit is something was wrong, right? So I was like, are you okay? She said, no. And as she's working out, she's like, no, I'm not okay. And she's crying. But she looked at me and said, DeJuan, but I'm going to be okay. And I said, that's all I need to hear. She said, I'm going to be okay. You know,
and that also speaks volumes that she still came to
yes,
come work out,
yes,
even in a place of uncertainty,
mm-hmm.
and hurt, because with her saying she's not okay, she's hurt, she's hurting,
Mm-hmm.
but she still came to work out, but also her spirit knew she needed your spirit.
Yes,
So that's
yes,
a beautiful
and just
thing.
to hear say, but I know I'm going to be okay, and that's so important because people go through life feeling hopeless because they don't think they're going to be okay. So when I heard her say that, I knew we were good because she had hope. I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then exercising, you know, we still have the problem, but we all know that exercising releases those endorphins, and it makes things easier to handle.
Come on now, right
So
about it.
You know,
yes.
the other thing that I thought about, DeJuan, with you is you being so easy to talk to, right? And non-judgmental, that is not always what you get from a person that's a physical trainer. Like they, you know, boot camps can be brutal, right? And harsh. And then some people do take it like they might think it's motivating, but not everybody is built for that level of motivation. And you have a very and I don't know if it was just with me. It looks like that's what I see on social media, but you have a gentle way of motivating a person to do more without the yelling and the screaming. Like, because I'm definitely not built for people yelling and
Yeah,
screaming.
I'm not the drill sergeant type, right? I don't have to yell at you to move you. I don't equate a good workout to making you pass out, and things of that nature. So yeah, definitely, you know, just, you know, my technique and just my spirit, how I operate.
Definitely a good place. If anybody's interested in catching up with you, how would they do that?
I mean, the easiest thing right now, I would say just to follow me on Instagram at Mind Body Soul Fitness Trainer, all one word, Mind Body Soul Fitness Trainer. And I do have a website too at www.mindbodysoulfitnesstrainer.com.
The website is www.
Yep, mindbodysoulfitnesstrainer.com.
All right.
Which
And
mirrors my IG.
And I
So
definitely.
DeJuan, how many years have you been a trainer?
I've been a certified trainer for 16 years. And I've been, you know, just always had affinity for working out, exercising, you know, but just never got involved to this level, you know, so was certified for 16 years now.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I don't know how much time we got left, but we gotta address you guys' attire tonight. And I wish I could come. I wish I could claim this idea, but it wasn't me. It was definitely DeJuan. And if he want to speak on what, because he actually brought it to me to be his partner, and we'll just touch on what made you think of Mentally Fit and how important it was.
I think what did it was just knowing, again, I'm mind, body, soul fitness trainer, right? I know how essential the mind is. I understand the impact of mental health, you know, and I see the need, and I also see how you are in that space, and right, I see how we can collaborate, and together we can get this mission out get this message out on a bigger platform together. You know, we stronger together, right? So I just said just made for a perfect fit because you're in that space. I'm in this space in a different capacity, but when we put this thing together, you know, that's where the magic happens. So it just made perfect sense and a perfect union with me and you.
Yeah.
So where can we get these? So we have on a hoodie. Tyreese and I, Jamie, we all have on the same hoodie. And first of all, these things they're nice and warm. They don't shrink.
Good material.
Yeah, great material. So that's one thing. And when I have to invest in a hoodie, I don't want don't give me no hoodie that's gonna make me scratchy. You know what I'm saying? So this is a great material. And DeJuan has on the t-shirt. But where can we purchase these hoodies and t-shirts?
You can contact Jamie, Tyler, or myself. Or, our IG, connect with us. We do have a website. We got to make, we're in the process of getting all the our apparel up there so people can select, pick what they want and have it shipped to them. But right now, the easiest way to do is just to reach out to us via social media. And if a person out in town, we do ship things out. So just give us a call. We can send them a list of all the different, or pictures of all the different things we have, sweatshirts, hoodies, and things like, so that's the easiest way at this moment.
And actually, we have a pop-up coming up in February that Rain and Ivory do every year. I don't have the exact date, but it's early February.
I think it's February the 8th.
It is.
Yeah, that sounds right. So we will be there on February 8th.
Lux consignment.
There you go. February 8th. So anybody want to get them in person, we'll be there. Hopefully we have some new styles again for the 25 season. So
it's like the Redskins season, the 25 season. Never mind.
DeJuan, one last question. Are you a Redskin fan?
Absolutely.
I mean, Commanders, excuse me.
I got it. Absolutely.
Well, congratulations on your team. You and Jamie's team doing so wonderful.
Tampa, here we come.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been in this area 34 years and the Redskins just haven't done much. And so I'm excited for, to be in this area during this time. My husband is also a Commanders fan. So it's exciting. I don't really do the NFL, but I'm excited for all my friends who do the NFL and are Commander fans.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it makes the city happier. So
we need some joy.
Happiness. Yeah, we do.
Right.
We do. And we definitely want to keep Jaden up and lifted in our prayers so he can stay healthy. Y'all tell that front line. I'm not a football person, but y'all tell that front line to make sure y'all keep him protected.
Absolutely.
DeJuan, is there anything that you wanted to say about yourself or your business before we put you back in the green room?
Well, again, I shared with you all how to get in contact with me, right? And I'll just say, outside of me, I can't train the world, right? I wish I could, right? But I'll just say, take your health seriously. We want to get one physical body, for whatever people believe. You want to get one physical body. You can't. Your health is invaluable. So put it first or put it amongst the top things of importance. Set goals that are realistic, and not just some people who say, look, New Year's resolution. I'll just say real quick, do people realize that the Quitter's Day is the second Friday of January? Matter of fact, it's January 10th, this Friday. That means that's the time people abandon all their resolutions or things they're going to do. I just say, listen, whatever your goals are, again, make sure they're obtainable. Set small goals. Small goals lead to more goals, and just get it done. Find a great trainer. Things to look for a trainer. Make sure that these trainers are knowledgeable, have the experience. These people are adaptable, flexible. They're going to make sure that they tailor to you. And like I said, not those cookie cutter routines. Person's patient. That's very important. Things like, so just look at what qualities makes up for a great trainer and get a trainer if that's what you need. If I need my car fixed, I think I can change more, but I'm gonna go get a mechanic who really knows what they're doing versus me just trying to figure it out YouTubing it, right? So get somebody to come alongside, hold you accountable, a good trainer or just a good program for yourself, and just make your health extremely important because again, it's invaluable.
So something I learned is that you gonna pay now or you gonna pay later, right? Like, so how you decide how you pay. So I pay money for a trainer, I pay to take the time now, but hopefully it'll prevent me from having to pay time in a hospital or doctor visits or medication. Yeah,
I like that. So
the,
instead of saying, can I afford a trainer, you gotta say, can I afford not to have a trainer?
Right. One of the things that I really like that you do in your routines is it's a quick routine. It's not long, and that's important for a busy person like myself. You do whole body stuff, right? So like the whole body is worked out literally in 30 minutes and you could feel it, right? Like if somebody might feel like, oh, I don't have an hour, because I've really felt like that. And you see me trying to get back to you. So my schedule is bananas, but I really appreciate that my workout is not all day. Is quick, but I really feel like I've been worked out because how you set the exercises up is that we're working out the whole body.
That's right. It's effective and efficient. We get to it.
Effective and efficient. Yes.
Right. Ow. I'll be giving you a call, DeJuan. You gonna put me? I want to put me in the game, Coach. Put me in the game.
I'm waiting on you.
All right. Well, hang out in the green room with us and listen to our next guest. All right, and we'll catch up with you. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that was good stuff.
Yes. So we're going to go from the physical body to nutrition. So with Dr. Tracie Robinson, she's a master juicer. Dr. Tracie, I know you. So you are Dr. Tracie, but you just like to be called Tracie. Yes. Give us a little bit about what you do in your Essence of Wellness company.
So, hello, everybody.
Hey,
I am really excited to be here. And basically, Essence of Wellness is it's an integrated business. I'm a movement therapist by training. And so I love what DeJuan was talking about. I could have said ditto to everything he said and replace it with dance movement therapy. And so I kind of integrate the nutritional part with mind, body, spirit. I like to cultivate that awareness of the interconnection between mind, body, and soul and spirit. And so the juices come in from the physical aspect. Basically, when I used to juice, I noticed that I felt better. I was a lot nicer when I juiced because I was a lot lighter, a lot clearer. And so I've been doing it for 20, almost 30 years. And people kept asking me questions, wanted to know why I juice, wanted to know what I was drinking. And at some point it became a business. And so now I do it. I love helping people feel better, be better, and to learn better. And so my goal is to not just to sell the juices, but to educate people so they can make their own juices. So I love it. So how do I do this? Oh, that's my mother. How do I do this? What should I do? What should I drink? And I love that part of people asking those questions and how they can make their own juices. And so that's the main reason why I do it.
So Tracie, I know you are doing it, like the way you explain it to me, it's like a Tupperware party. So I think I'm going to do one at the end of the month on the 26th. So basically, if you sign up to get juices and you sign up to learn how, okay, so tell us how that's going to work.
So it's a juice tasting event, just like a wine tasting event. It's a juice tasting event. And what I thought of is, how do I educate more people about the juicing? And so what I decided to do was to host these events or have someone host an event, and they would get like sample juices, just like you would do in a wine tasting. And you can get a package of those juices that you sample at the end of the session. But you also get a master juicer class from me as well. So depending on the theme of the host, like in February, I'm doing a Black Love juice tasting event in Richmond. And so we're focusing on the principles of Black love, which is community, love, God, and relationships. And so the juices are focused on those things. And so we'll be kind of focusing on each juice will have like a love juice. We have a community juice. And so the ingredients in those juices kind of connect with that. And so I do it from a spiritual perspective as well as a nutritional perspective. So they will get why it's important for you spiritually for your body, but also why it's good for you nutritionally as well.
Is the juicing like a meal replacement?
It can be. It can be a meal replacement, or it can just be in addition to what you're already doing. When people get my detox programs, I always recommend that they replace a meal. And if they are doing a detox program, to eat clean food, to eat live vegetables or live foods, and to eat meats that are clean, that doesn't have any preservatives or artificial things in it. And so those are the things that I usually recommend when I have to do the detox program.
Okay. And so at the program, how do people get in touch with you?
You can go to my website, which is, and Marcy, it's Essences with an S.
It's what?
Of Wellness. It's Essences of Wellness with an S. Because
No.
if you go on Essence of Wellness, you will not get me. So Essences of Wellness, and it's Essences of Wellness, one word.com. And you can go on my website and you can see all the juices that I have. I have weight loss juices, detox juices, juices to boost your metabolism. I have juices that are good for energy, juices that are good for people that have diabetes. So I have low glycemic juices. And the main thing that's different about the juices that I make, I do an herbal infusion. And so my great grandmother was a doctor, so to speak, back in the day. And so I have that kind of energy that she had of making my own herbal infusions. And so I add those into the juices. So it gives you more of a healing perspective as well as a nutritional perspective.
Okay, so today you said you was going to show us how to make one of your juices.
Yes. So let me get my gloves on. So the juice that we're going to do today is called Sacred Renewal. And the dance ministry that I belong to are doing their fast. We started on Saturday. And so each year I create a juice for the dance ministry, something that's for them, and I will share it with you guys. So you'll get a recipe today from me. So the juice that I have is called, like I said, it's called Sacred Renewal. And let me get up so you can see me. I'm gonna turn this around so that you can see the juice. Let's see. Can you see it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so the ingredients, and I have my little cheat sheet, so I won't say anything wrong. So I'm going to give you some of the spiritual perspectives along with that. So this is a cold press juicer. And cold press is that, and you'll see when it happens, it separates the pulp from the juice. And so when you get it, you're getting just the juice. And a lot of people say, well, the pulp is what is good for you as well. And it is. But you want to make sure you get all the nutrients out of the vegetables and the fruits. And my juices are vegetable and fruit. There's only a few of my juices that are fruity, but most of my juices have an equal ratio or sometimes more with vegetables, so that you really get the nutrients that you need. And so the ingredients that we have, I'm going to cut up the cucumber. I'm trying to go really fast. I'm going to do partial of it so that you can get the result. So adding apples.
Did you peel the cucumbers?
The cucumbers are peeled because the cucumbers are not organic. So I peeled the cucumbers, but everything else is organic. So you don't have to peel. The lemons are organic. So I'm going to cut that in half.
How many apples you put in there?
I put 4 in there. This should make about 32 ounces. And so I put the lemon in, and
With the peel?
the lemon is not peeled. ginger, and let me get the beets.
Does this taste like a good dirt?
So Marcy calls my juices with beets in it good dirt, and it probably will a little bit. So I'm going to add some beets, and this is not going to be the whole recipe because I won't be able to add all the beets to it. And then we have celery. And so I just add a few of these in, and I do add the green in it as well. And let's put it on. Let's see if I can get it closed. I'm going to take some of the apples out.
Now, about how much is one of those cold presses?
This one is about like $500 and some dollars.
So so I don't have
This is a small one
for that. So can I use like a blender?
The $89 Amazon version.
Right.
You can get cold presses for a little cheaper. You can get them off of Amazon. But the juices that people normally get, the citrical juices, they're good for, if you're juicing like a day, a couple of times a day. But the reason why we don't use them in a business is because the citrical juices heats up the fruits and vegetables when it's juicing because it's really fast. And so it heats it up. And the more heat goes to it, the less nutrients are in your juices.
Okay, so that's just for personal use. But as you do like so many juices.
Say that again.
So with that, the one you have is because you do so many juices.
Yes, and then because I know what the centrical does and how it heats up food, I do this for me too. Okay. And so, but I do have a centrical that I do when I'm in a hurry. Okay. So I'm going to turn this on. And I don't know, let me see if you can turn it around so you can see the stuff coming out.
So you don't add any liquid like coconut water or anything, just pure juice.
Say that again?
You don't add any coconut water or anything, just pure juice.
I don't, but there are some recipes where I will add coconut water, depending on what the purpose of the juice is for. I have a juice that I do for your digestive system, and I do add coconut water to that because it helps. It's a hydrator. And so I will add that, but this one doesn't have anything extra but the vegetables and the infusion. And this is the infusion here, the herbal infusion. You see? So it has all the herbs inside. Huh?
Is that a liquid?
It's a liquid. It's the herbal infusion. Yeah. That's the herbal infusion that I put in after it's juiced. And I don't know if you can see. Can you see it coming out?
No.
Turn your camera around.
I can't tell where it is.
It's not.
Let's do it this way.
Okay, we can see that.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, move your finger. Okay.
So could you see where it was coming out?
Oh yeah.
That's the pulp coming out. And the other side is the juice. So right now the juicer is. That's the juice. That's the pulp. And this side, if I open this up,
that's.
Hey Tracie, why you doing that? Question for you, for somebody who like got a busy life like me, but I want to target my like gut health. What's a quick recipe if I was to do like I could just do it and be out the door?
For gut health, any vegetable, beets. You could do like beets, pineapple, apple. You can do pineapple and celery. You can do a green juice. You can do greens and green apple and some celery. And so it's a lot of different things you can do for your gut health. And you can add like the herbs that you can add to it will also help with that. Add the herbs for gut health will be rosemary is good. And I'm trying to remember because now I'm going blank. For gut health, lavender is good, but not for men because lavender decreases your your manhood. So
No.
lavender is not good for men, but lavender is good for women.
I'm gonna need all that.
You need all of that. Yeah. And so dandelion is good for a detoxer, but it's also good for gut as well.
I've heard that, and
Mhm.
I've had that before. And I keep
Yeah.
forgetting. I'm gonna have to send somebody to the store and get all that stuff. 'Cause
You can just you can call
I
me.
don't know what none of that stuff is. Oh
You
yeah,
heard
oh
her,
yeah,
Jamie. She said, or you could just call her because you can get the juices from her already made too.
yeah.
Right.
For busy people like the three of us, that's probably the better bet.
And I must
Marcy is
say,
a great customer.
yes. So one time I had some beet juice and it tastes like dirt. And I was like, I'm not tasting anything with beets again. And this one over here, I seen it and she was like, it's beets and stuff. And I was like, no, that's disgusting because it tastes like dirt. And she was like, taste it. I was like, no. So she kind of made me, she strong on me and tasted it. Now that's from her. That's one of my favorite juices or the favorite blends is the one that she has the beets in. And that's why I've renamed her whatever it was called. And I told her to officially call it Good Dirt.
Good dirt.
So,
And actually, when you host your party, we'll do a good dirt juice just for you. That'll be the name of it. Yep. That'll be the name of it.
I'm excited. And look, let me tell you, because beets is disgusting. I'm gonna be honest with you. But after she put everything in it, that's some good dirt.
Nice.
And you ship, Tracie?
Hmm?
You ship? You ship out?
Do I ship? I don't ship because shipping is very expensive because it's by the weight and it has to be done the next day. So when I get big time, but I deliver. And you all are here. So I deliver as far as Woodbridge, and the other side is I've gone to what's the G word? Germantown.
Gaithersburg?
German, is it Germantown?
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
You can make
So,
it with
actually Baltimore. I've delivered to Baltimore. So yeah. So I do deliver.
So
how many sizes do you have?
I have 16 ounces and for the most part, but I will do, like if somebody asks me for something special, I can do that, but mostly 16 ounces. I've done some half gallons. I've done some 32 ounces and I've done some 12 ounces.
How long does the juice last once you create it?
It lasts 4 days, sometimes 5, but each day the juice loses its nutrients, but you can freeze them up to 6 months.
Mm.
And so usually when I make them for people and I have to travel, then I usually freeze them. And so they have them.
And this is juice, not like a smoothie, which is
It's
different.
juice. It's a cold pressed juice, but I do some blended juices as well. When you add the bananas, I have some with bananas in it, some with avocado. And so those are my blended juices.
Okay.
Yes. So that was a good question.
the herbs that you put in, those are what you make. That's a special blend that you make.
There are blends that I make that I have created.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. And
Do you have anything for liver health?
Yes, actually, this one here is good for liver health because it has the dandelion, it has the ashwagandha, it has tulsi, and all those things are good for the detoxification.
I'm sorry.
Tulsi, TULSI is holy basil.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
How did you get into juicing?
I've always been pretty healthy. I'm an athlete, and so just wanted to keep myself energized and also not have gained a lot of weight. Back in the day, that was like 50 years ago. But but I started juicing then, and I've always fasted because I do a seasonal fast every season, and so that was just easier for me to make my own juices than to. So I used to do the lemonade, remember the lemonade diet? Mm-hmm. I started out doing that years and years ago, and I thought, well, I can make my own juices. And so I just kind of researched and played with some things, and I enjoyed it. And so I've been pretty much juicing for probably about 30 years, 35 years.
Nice.
Question. So the what you're doing as far as teaching people how to juice. Can we get some more information on that?
When you, like what?
So
Like
when are you starting, or is it just like with me? I want to do a juicing party. It's just when people want to host or do a party.
just if you, whenever you want to host, or you can, even on my website, there are, I do consultations. And so it's like 15-30 minute consultations, really cheap. If you just have specific questions, and sometimes we can just call me. I can just tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but yeah,
are you doing any pop-ups anytime soon?
I am not doing any anytime soon. I'm getting ready to go and look and see what's happening and see what pop-ups I can join. But yeah, I just finished doing one a couple of weeks ago. And so I'm getting ready to get my 2025 list ready. And so pop-ups. I heard y'all were doing a pop-up. What kind of pop-up y'all doing?
I was just about to say, you might want to check with Raina, and Marcy or Ty has the flyer. They are looking for more vendors as well.
Okay.
I don't know how many juicing
And it's
vendors.
a nice crowd.
That's not my lane.
Oh, it doesn't matter. When they see my juices, I always, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Y'all got the info, Marcy, to give her?
Yes, we do. So, Tracie, we thank you. Oh, and like also, like, not only are you a movement therapist, you're a belly dancer, because that's how we met. You're a juicer, but how does all of that connect with your mental health?
Well, basically, I became a movement therapist because I'm a dancer by life. And so I wanted to incorporate psychology and dance in what I did. And so that's what dance movement therapy is. But for me, dancing has always been something that has lifted my mood. And so basically, dance has pretty much saved my life. And so I dance many types of dances. I'm a liturgical dancer. I'm an African dancer. I do movement therapy. I do belly dance because movement is so important for your body. Because when you stop moving, and you all know this, when you stop moving, you stop existing. And so moving is essential. And the reason why I incorporated those things is because, again, the mind, body, soul, and spirit. It's like I'm a holistic practitioner. And so I deal with the whole self. And so when I have clients, I do recommend, like I've actually started this through my friends, like Marcy have said, you need to add this to this, you need to add this to your practice, you need to add this to your practice. But I really do believe that you need to focus on the whole self. And so I have started integrating juices as a reflexologist and a Reiki practitioner. I've added those things to my practice. So there's juices for certain sessions. Movement therapy, there's certain juices that will are pre-juices and post-juices. So if you're doing like a meditation session, then you get a juice that's calming. If you're doing like a movement session to release, emotional release, then I give you something that's energizing. And so I'm learning, and it's so exciting to learn to start incorporating the juices into the psychological part of what I do in my business. And so in my private practice. And so
what can I juice for energy? Let me write it down.
well, carrots are good energy. Carrots give you good energy.
Okay.
So carrots, ginger, again, beets, because beets are something that if you, athletes, I always give it to my people that work out, because beets helps oxygenate the blood. And so beets are really good. It gets the blood flowing. So beet is a good vegetable to do when you're getting ready to work out. And so, but carrots give you energy. Leafy greens give you energy.
Okay. All right. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there anything that you wanted to share about either yourself or your practice, any of the practices that you want to share before we head out?
Just be well. Like whatever you decide on life, be well. Think of all those things that make you feel good, that makes you feel alive, and be well. And if you don't know how to do it, ask somebody.
Oh, I love it. Yes, ask somebody.
Contact Essences of Wellness.
Yes, which is really why we have this podcast, because so people can look at different alternatives. A lot of times people think because I'm a therapist that I'm only going to say therapy, but there are lots of different avenues to wellness.
Absolutely.
Grateful for you coming on sharing. Grateful for DeJuan coming on sharing, because there are lots of ways.
Yeah, and I love what he said about finding somebody that's going to fit for you, and just knowing who those people are. That's so important. It's so important to find somebody that's going to honor you and respect you in the process of healing, because healing won't take place if you're in a place that's going to agitate you or give you anxiety. And so I really loved what he was saying. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. And thank you too for being a donor to the Ayanna J. McAllister Legacy
Yes,
Foundation.
and I have to give Marcy you're welcome. And I have to give Marcy her check. So thank you for reminding me of that.
All right, thank you.
Oh,
All right,
that's right. I totally forgot.
Huh?
I totally forgot. Definitely want to appreciate you, because you definitely went above and beyond on Giving Tuesday, and the foundation definitely appreciates you for always giving to the foundation. So
multiple years. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna put you in the green room, hang out for us for a little while Marcy gives us her Marcy moments.
Okay. Thank you.
So today's affirmation is going to come from the mind, body, and soul. I am strong, both in body and mind. Every step I take brings me closer to my healthiest self. I honor my progress and my nature and my growth with patience and love. My mind is clear, my heart is open, and my body is energized. I am worthy of the care I give myself today and every day. And I want to do that last one. I am worthy of the care I give myself today and every day. Ashe.
Ashe. Love it. Thank you for that Marcy moment. All right. You good, Jamie?
I'm good. Great
you
job.
Said you going to Florida this weekend coming up?
No. I'm not going away. I wish I could. I don't know. You never know. I would say never know, but I'm saying right now I'm probably be right here.
Okay. Well, whatever you do, I just pray that you and Raina have an amazing anniversary, and congratulations again. And I'm gonna take us out.
Thank you.
All right.
She's Tyreese McAllister, the therapist on the mic, bringing mental health wisdom, shining bright like a light. Guiding souls to peace, leading minds to the right. With her codes by her side, they soar to new heights. Marcy Trueheart in the mix, mental health advocate, speaking truth, sparking change, grinding like a maverick. Empowering minds, lifting spirits, it's never too late. Together with the crew, just trying to do great. Jamie Tyler in the house, a TV star, champion mental health, taking it far, sharing stories, inspiring minds, raising the bar, with codes by the side, reaching for the stars. Physical therapy, breaking stigmas all around. With this crew, they here for the town. Mental health help, spreading love profound. Their voices echo loud with a resounding sound. Physical therapy, here to make a change, spreading love, sharing knowledge in a world so strange. Tyreese, Marcy, Jamie on this mental health range, standing united this far from a